Cash-strapped Waikato District Health Board is considering making data entry staff and other staff redundant and replacing them with robots, reducing salaries in a desperate effort to claw back savings. The move would free up $10 million in better theatre management. It would also speed up patient flow. To me, it makes sense. Like, it's a real shame for the people that are losing their jobs, but it's the way of the future. You can't, you got wood carvers that used to get a lot of work who no longer do, it's technology advances and it's the way it is.
But isn't this the whole problem with privatisation, where people used to have careers and career paths and security in their job, and because we're treating all of these services more and more like corporate entities that need to turn a profit, that need to come in under budget, that we're doing people out of a job, a livelihood and a service that actually is really good.
It's also the future, right? You've got to have that...
Would you have said that to someone who's introducing mechanical spinning looms? I mean,
yeah.
Everything's going to be replaced by robots.
Have you seen hand loom stuff though? It's beautiful.
Exactly.
We need I'm on your side with this one.
It's unavoidable. Robots will take over.
The future is machines and universal basic income.
Ooh.
That's the machine. We're all going to be relaxing and writing poetry.
Okay,
right?
those are both
the
in the
machines
scenario.
take over.
Ideally.
Yeah.
But you definitely can't stop the rise of the robots.
No.
It's going to happen. Automation's going to take over anything that it can.
Okay, what's the downside apart from people losing their livelihoods?
Right. Apart from that,
would be potential errors that could go unmissed because
I don't think so. I think it will end up being more efficient because you take away human error. It's all machines. They don't really. If they program right, they don't screw up because they can't.
They also don't notice trends and things going wrong. They just run the figures that they're told to, and they won't go to their manager like, hey, I've noticed this weird thing popping up in all of these results. Do you think this warrants further investigation?
Yeah, but there's still a person for that.
There's all kinds of jobs that aren't going to exist in the future because of machines. You can't really... I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of this job, but the idea of people being replaced by robots isn't something that's going to go away.
No, but I think with something as a sensitive topic as this, the question is privacy as well. What happens if those robots get hacked? But at the same time, you have people who have access to sensitive information. They could walk down the street and be like, I know that person beat up their wife because I recognise their photo from an entry that I did.
And in fact, if it was the other way, if we had machines in control now and we were like, hey guys, let's give all these jobs to humans. We're like no. That's a dumb idea. What about privacy? What about privacy?
Driving cars.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's the options.
33,000 people got killed last year in cars in America. Yeah. About 33 got killed by terrorists,
Yeah.
But there's not a whole lot of fear about cars.
Yeah.
But when machines drive cars...
People care.
I think people are going to go, why did we let people drive cars? That was really
us sort of fallible meat sacks in charge of a couple of tons of metal,
high-speed metal.
Going at 100 k's an hour.
Yeah,
exactly. So.
It is a bit ironic that they're
I can't wait.
needing to save money. Aren't they proposing another...
The DHBs are super broke. It's really sad.
Yeah.
I agree that privatisation is bad and that we should give money to health boards and stuff. Just not this particular, not the robots. So I think you're right.
Final thoughts, guys, on the automation of the workforce.
All in favour?
Yes.
And dissenting?
I think your point is more interesting. Are we... Because Zuckerberg and Musk are saying we need a UBI now. That's because Zuckerberg and Musk know that they're going to make robots to take everyone's job away. And they go, dudes, I'm going to take all your jobs away. You better start paying people. So they know they're not stupid people.
So we're saying...
And if that were a part of the deal, cool.
So we're saying avoiding it's like sticking your head in the sand.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I'm saying what we should be talking about is a UBI. And Gareth Morgan is, to be fair to the pig lipstick, unfortunate phrase-making man. He talks very cogently about the need for a UBI. How do we deal with not many jobs in the future?
Yeah, I think we just need to accept it and encourage it and just guide it so that it doesn't turn out that an elite few have the control of the machines that do this stuff and we are all just slaves, just eating
all those
hand to
sci-fi
mouth,
movies that predicted we'd have flying cars by now, and
there are flying cars.
Well, that everyone would have a flying car.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're on their way.
All of that stuff's happening now. We've got commercial space travel. We've got flying cars. We've got all that cool shit's just starting to happen again.
Yeah.
We just had about 30 years from 1972 to about 2010. It was a bit crap.
Yeah.
But I checked Google. I was Googling flying cars last night. There are 10 production flying cars
Yeah.
on the market at the moment. Well, they're all, but there are lots of people, like lots of startups of people making flying cars, and you can go and see their videos. Some of them are unfeasible, but there are lots of people making flying cars. Like your analogy is exactly right. Like, where were the flying cars we were promised? And the answer is, we're actually getting them now.
Just a bit later than
The internet's great. Just hopefully, I don't know if I can't entirely believe that rich people won't control everything, and there won't be we won't be in slavery.
What if though? What happens though if the technology becomes more and more readily available, just like through the internet and stuff, and we can just create for ourselves
Poetry. And you'll be able to.
No.
What if there were poetry robots?
But fuck.
Poets bots.
We can just, say you get something that's a solar-powered machine, we'll keep this brief, a solar-powered machine which we have the technology to create ourselves because the technology is so readily available now, and now it's like, oh, I want something, I want a beer, all right, so I go to my fabricator and I hit go, and it's powered by, carbon from the atmosphere and bloody solar power, and it spits out a beer for me, and I go, beauty, and I drink it.
Is that what you do with a magic machine that can make anything? It'll make you a beer.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, exactly.
It's a good tester.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. You've got a machine that takes things out of the air and can make you anything.
Combines the molecules.
You've chosen the kind of flat kiwi lager for
Yeah, well, the point is, though, that perhaps there won't be an elite few at the top that can control it if the technology becomes so widespread. Like, for example, we all have these phones, which are very powerful now, which they obviously the average Joe didn't used to have, and now we have them. So maybe in 20 years, we'll all have access to technology which can fabricate the things that we need, taking away the need for a superior 1% because there's no more money, and and the blueprints for these machines are readily available on the internet, so we can make them ourselves. It's a utopian vision, but I'm a positive guy.
Are you talking about post-capitalism?
Yeah, I am.
You're talking about handmaid's tale type stuff.
I think there are loads of positives in terms of how the world's going. I mean, my negativity is almost entirely focused on them.
We're out of time.
We're so out of time.